Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again. Yes, this is Twitter Neko, and it is happening live and it's on heat on Twitter. The heat is on Twitter. Yes, what is happening on Twitter? Our own Kofi Bentil. If you don't know Kofi Bentil is a lawyer, a lecturer, he's a businessman, a business strategy consultant at Ashesi University of Ghana, Business School, Liberation, and he's a VP, Imani. That is this man. On a show on Joy News, has mentioned or has spoken about our politics in the country, how we go about our dealings as a country in not promoting our own governance in a form that if this government comes, they have their own plans, and because the previous administration they don't do that what they want, they also put that one aside and they do what they want. I recently watched a video of John Mahama saying that His Excellency the President saying that there is a 30-year plan for the country, but the previous government did dismiss that plan. That's how come we are in debt recently. And I also watched a video of a former president Akufo-Addo saying that there was a plan to push this country to another level, but since the previous country predecessor decided not to let it flow, that's why these things are all being done. So Kofi Bentil has a say on this, and it is trending on Twitter. In fact, it is one of the biggest and the interesting issues of the Ghanaian youth, the average Ghanaian youth, the average Ghanaian citizen. Say, we won't sit down for some of these things to happen. If some of these things are happening, that means the progress of the country can't happen like this. Go to China. Always we are using China as a comparison because China doesn't have what we have as Ghanaians. Go to Togo. Togo is now doing brilliant. Go to Benin, they are now doing brilliant. What is wrong with Ghanaians? Why are we not able to follow legacies? If the interchange wasn't commissioned earlier and the new president is inaugurated into power, I'm not sure the new president would have continued. It's high time we stop this politics agenda of this country and make sure that we promote Ghana and build Ghana for the next generation and the next generation to come. And stop looting money into our own pocket. Stop leaving projects undone as a country. So this is what Kofi Bentil had to say. And just watch this video.
If you put yourself up for election to lead this country and you tell us you know the problems and you have ideas about how to solve it, I have a problem when you get into office, you call everybody and say, how do we solve this? Now, the negative aspect of it is it that you don't have an idea? Or you do have an idea, but you're not going to tell us, and basically you're wasting our time. Now, I would have thought that a better way, a more compressed way, a more focused discussion would have been something like, these are the problems we have identified. These are the solutions I suggest we apply. And then let's discuss the solutions. But when it's an open free-for-all and everybody is coming and saying, what the ideas and whatever it is, I have a bit of a problem with it.
But this was part of his campaign. He said, I will do this.
And I had a problem with that at the time of the campaign. Because, see, we work in CSOs. We look at the situation, okay? I tell people all the time, Ghana is a difficult situation, but nothing in Ghana is difficult. We just don't want to do the hard stuff. So, look, I said the negative of it is, I wonder whether it is because there are no ideas. Put them forth and let's discuss the ideas. But when you have a free-for-all, I have a problem with that. Now, the positive, it is always good to discuss issues, to dialogue, to widen the net and bring ideas, beyond just your political party. So to that extent, it's a very useful exercise.
And within just your political party, you at Imani have said that is normally this, do you say cocooned or their echo chamber that they get in so they don't get to hear diverse views?
Yes.
So if they do this, it's positive.
So that's the positive. So you avoid the echo chamber effect. Okay. Now, but again, when you put such great minds together, I think you should focus the discussion. And I pull from the fact of we've been through too many of these. What did we get from them? And why would this be different? Look, I am happy in a sense that we did that. I just wish we had optimized it and done more.
So with this video coming up, people have raised allegations. The Ghanaian youth on Twitter have raised allegations, and we are all in high esteem or in high level of this news. Because if this is going to happen, how are you going to build a country? How is the country going to move forward? How are we going to have a stable country we call Ghana? So this one from Go saying Kofi Bentil is officially a waste. This is the thinking of the NPP. The me or mindset. I mean, even if I love the politics of the country, because whenever there is a minority, there is a majority to oppose and to distract, to oppose and to put the government on the right track if they are turning on. So if Kofi Bentil is bringing this up, I don't think it's, even if he's for the NPP, I don't think it's for the political agenda. But let's look at the brighter side of this story, being that this is a national issue. This is an issue that is worrying the country. Looking at the time from Rawlings till now, if we had a plan, as John Mahama said, there is a 30-year plan, a 50-year plan of developing the country, sector by sector, then this wouldn't be happening. We wouldn't be reaching this thing. So if Kofi Bentil is saying it, please let's give him the platform to say it. It's high time we all come together and start saying these things. We Ghanaians like to talk, we Ghanaians like to say and mama in our own ways, which is very, very bad. And me as an African and as a Ghanaian, I will use my platform to promote what is good. Whatever needs to be shameful, I will come out and say and to shame the shameful one. This one is from Douglas says, really, at least we have to learn from the government, who did not consult widely and also their performance. My question is it wrong to consult others to execute tasks successfully? There is nothing wrong, okay? Even though they have their own political differences, there is nothing wrong consulting. After all, we are one nation, we are one country. Your children stays in this country, your children's children stays in this country. Whatever happens, people still stay in this country. So if things are happening in this country, that is what we need to be talking about it as a country. We don't need to be letting slice come in whatever we are talking about. It is a country. Let's promote the country. Let's make sure that the country is stable, the country is fair. We have good schools to go, we have good health, we have good water, good electricity. That is what we are praying and we are hoping for. So if